today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine.
Just getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 13 carries, 51 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 39, Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Complete to Davante Adams.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Holding offense.
That's on Kelechi Osemele, the guard. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Rodgers pass. Complete to Davante Adams. A gain of 15. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Draw play, Elliott. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
Second and 5 now. Rodgers, this is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And they'll be led at quarterback by the veteran from Tulane, Ryan Griffin.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They go read option with Griffin. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball? And in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
On the stop.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with the ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Rodgers.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
7-yard line.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Griffin. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
The 26-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
On 3rd down, Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get in that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Handoff to Ezekiel.
7 yards there and a first down.
Down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Detroit.
They'll run on first down. Elliott, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
On the carry.
On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Falcons nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
Made at the 38-yard
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Lions.
To throw is Rodgers. He finds Howard complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
On the carry.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
48-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 7. First down, Detroit.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Third down. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Nothing.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
At their own 25-yard
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Griffin. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. He was line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
The ball carried by the fullback.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun, Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
They go play action. Griffin. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Griffin's pass.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
Griffin on the keeper.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Griffin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott.
One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Falcons 5.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
A loss of 9 yards.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Under pressure, they got him again. Derek Wolfe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Lions.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. A dump off to Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
For first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah, that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted by the line.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard.
Rodgers.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Howard.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
To number 80.
O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
And again, it's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score
It's
low.
interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Loss of 2 yards.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive, and he is closing in on the 100-yard mark for the day.
And it appears that he loved the fact that they're going to play this game earlier. You know, daytime, he's out there running around, feeling good about himself. Whatever his prep was coming in, he was able to get out there quick and fire away.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
16 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Rodgers.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
37-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. A quick throw, but incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
1st down, Detroit.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
On the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Extra point.
And that will bump the lead up to 26. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a 1st down.
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On the give, this is their fullback. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the carry, here's Smith. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
48-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Griffin. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Griffin's pass. Complete.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and
out of the gun. Griffin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
It's a gain of
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Working from the gun. Rodgers to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14. 3rd and long. It's Griffin. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They start on the ground with Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Elliott, the ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go to Elliott again. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
To Ezekiel Elliott.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Brings up 3rd and
now Rodgers. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Complete to Jarvis.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Carrier.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And room there to work it inside the 25.
The ball carrier.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's
3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a 1st down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Griffin. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
Over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team. They had a big lead, and in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Elliott. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
He's brought
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Here's Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 30-yard line.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Barber. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
Freeland speaks on the tackle.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Down right around the 25. On the stop, Breeland speaks.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott, and pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons 16. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
At the 15-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now Griffin on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Elliott. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
21.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
23-yard line.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Detroit, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.